You're on.
Okay. Hi. I'm Roger Waters. I was expecting to be with you tonight in Carthage, but, you know, stuff happens. Anyway, Haya asked me to make this video last night. She asked me, so I stayed up last night and wrote something, and this is it. And we're working to a very, very, very quick deadline, so here we go. We're here to show you a movie that Sean Evans and I made. I'm very, very glad to be able to talk to you before we start the movie. All right, now I'm going to have to put my bins on because this is kind of hard to read. Our movie attempts to make some of the same points that your country and the Tunisian people have been making so courageously and so eloquently over the last few years. This movie attempts to identify and help to tear down some metaphorical walls, representing walls of prejudice and hatred that stand between us and our fellow man and woman. You, the people of Tunisia, have attacked the real thing. You stand alone in that. And all those of us who believe in dialogue and compromise and love stand with you. This movie encourages us to tear down the walls of tyranny and state terror wherever they exist around the world. You Tunisians threw down the yoke of the Ben Ali family, and turned instead to discourse and equality under your newly framed laws. This movie would tear down the wall of callous disregard for others' loss, the wall of us and them, that holds some in its thrall and keeps us at each other's throats. Here in Tunisia, under your new constitutional system, you've singled out no us or them. You've recognized we're all in this together, whatever our religion, race, sex, color or creed. If one of you is cut, all of you bleed. Enough with the movie for a minute. I cannot let this opportunity pass without tipping my hat to the Tunisian National Dialogue Quartet, which so richly deserved their recent Nobel Peace Prize. You gotta love it. Hang on. You gotta love it. A quartet comprising labor, industry, human rights, and the law. They put their heads together, and what do they come up with as an alternative to civil war? An egalitarian democracy. They helped a people finally unfettered from the chains of dictatorship begin to trust one another. In the movie, young people from all over the world agree that fear builds walls. We've been watching Tunisia from afar. You have rejected the slavery of sectarian fear. Neither your secular government nor your Islamist opposition is afraid to talk and listen. How beautiful is that? You are not many, 11 million souls, but you make a bright beacon of light in this dark world. You may even be the light in a dark world. You may even be the light we have been waiting for. We, in the rest of the world, rely on you in these troubled times to stand your ground and lead us. My father was in Palestine before the war, in 35 and 36. He loved the Arab people. As a young man, I traveled. I ate at your table. I was made welcome in your house. We northern tribes have much to learn from you. The arts of hospitality and the treatment of others. In that regard, we have failed. Maybe you can succeed and lead us past the dark walls of enmity that imprison us and lead us into the light beyond. Okay. Respect. Let's watch the movie.